Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to make this. This is easy to make and you can hang it up anywhere in your room. I hung it above my desk. And the supplies you'll need are some popsicle sticks depending on the size that you are going to make it, some scissors for cutting, a magazine you may not read anymore, a hot glue gun, and some other choices of glue, and then some string. Then you are going to take apart your magazine. My magazine had staples in it, some are different, so depending on that you just have to take the hem apart. So with staples, I just take them out with scissors by propping up the other side and then pulling it out from the front. And make sure you don't puncture yourself with a staple or cut yourself with the scissors. And I tried taking out the staples with a stapler remover, but that actually did not work very well, so I just used the scissors. Once you have all the staples out, just discard those, and now we can start cutting up our magazine. You can separate the pages however you would like, but I am just aligning them and then cutting it down the middle on the hem with an X-Acto knife. And then you can separate the pages by pulling them apart. It's okay if they're not perfect lines because you won't necessarily be cutting in that area. So you just want to cut through all of them until you are done. I just cut the remaining pages with my scissors. And now you have all your pages, so now we can start cutting out the shapes. But before I did that, I split up the papers into two piles depending on the style and colors that are on the pages so that I have a better idea of what I will be hanging up. So once you have your stacks, you can go ahead and start folding your paper. I took about 1 or 4 pieces at a time and then folded it and cut it into triangles. Once you have your triangles, you have to match them up depending on which side of whatever you cut up you want to be showing. So I got a variety of blacks and whites and other colors in between. So continue to do the same process over and over again of cutting and folding and cutting out your triangles and matching them up. Once you have enough paper matched up, you want to cut up your string and make sure you leave about 3 inches for you to tie on the base of it, and then cut it to whatever length that you want. I ended up cutting 4 gray strings and then 5 white strings, so the gray ones would go in between the white ones and I would alternate them. So now you can start assembling it, and what I did was I laid out the string and I put a heavy block there so that it can hold it down while I'm working with the string. And so basically you glue the first half and then put it underneath the string and then put the other one on top. And it's okay if they don't align correctly because you can always cut off the part that's hanging off. And then you want to continue this process over and over again until you get to the bottom of the string. And once you get to the bottom of the string, you want to wrap the bottom by covering up the last part of it so that it looks neat. I also found that using a skewer will help you position the string into the glue so that you don't get your hands all messed up and you don't ruin the paper. And so once you have one line set up, you can start making the base of your decor. And what I did was I glued popsicle sticks together. I put glue on the ends of 2 popsicle sticks and then joined them together by putting one on top. And I just did that until I reached the length that I wanted it to be. And this is optional, but I painted mine brown just for it to match the rest of my wall because there's a lot of brown on there too. So I just painted the entire thing. And once I was done, I waited for it to dry. For the hanging portion of this, you want to take any kind of string. I just used a gray piece from the same exact string that I used for the other part. And then there is a notch at the end of your base and you just want to tie the string to both ends. So that is the way you are going to be hanging it, and once you have that tied, you can tie on the rest of your pieces and then you are done. When you hang it, you want to make sure that it is straight, and once you do, you can congratulate yourself. I was happy to get this up because it took a while for me to make. And so here's the finished product, and if you guys liked it, then be sure to give me a like, and while you're at it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.